And also very rude of. Well, come on! This is like the fourth critical hit I've gotten in this entire stream. What the hell? What has the game done to the AI? Why did it get so many critical hits? This is insane. And please stop dodging my attacks for the love of everything holy. Oh, I was hoping for a counter crest there. Now, don't dodge. Thank you. Well, if you get a critical hit, thank you. And the heel kick. There. Man, Renamon's having a rough day today. Learn Dark Fear. Listen, I feel sorry for Renamon. Keep getting hit by critical hits. But that's the third critical hit she's gotten today, in a very short span of time. In the Tormon, Noonmon, and the Beedramon. Hopefully Renamon does better, or not does better, gets luckier from it, and don't get critical hit so much. I'm also not sure what calculates critical hits in this game, if it's a specific stat or if it's just a random chance that every attack has. That would just been unfortunate to land a percentage chance where the AI gets a critical hit. I honestly don't know how it works with that. You know, for example, in Fire Emblem, you have a stat that actively does affect your odds of avoiding and getting critical hits. You have two stats for that. And in Pokemon, it's just all RNG because, well, it's Pokemon. Dude, why do you get to go first, Marine Digimon? Wow! Of course, it's Counter Crest and Trigger. I definitely need to buy equipment for Renamon. I guess I have to dodge one of them. Or get Counter Crest. There we go. Jeez. Might have to do some level grinding off screen. Because they're hitting way too hard. Okay, now that's Central Park, so I'm not gonna ascend from there. This went up in Phoenix Bay. Bum 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 bum. Now! At the very end, you're kidding me? Don't go first. Thank you. I need to heal. Hopefully I'll just get Counter Crest turn 1. Hopefully. Yep. Alright. Counter Crest this time. As I said, Renamon is the most reliant on the Counter Crest. And... ah, there we go. Just like last time. Second hit land became a Counter Crest. and load counter alert. The only reason I didn't use counter alert is because, alright, Bulk Bridge, that's where I end up. Not Phoenix Bay. Yeah, that's fine. I can always walk into Phoenix Bay because like 2 screens away. Ba-ba-bum. Yeah, Jungle Grave, then Phoenix Bay. I'm glad that South Sector at least didn't get overrun by the AOA music. Because it can get a bit tedious, the AOA music, when you hear it everywhere you go. This coloration of Seedramon, I like it. The brown and white. I wish this Seedramon became an official Seedramon variant that could have been Modoki Betamon's champion. Because after all, Modoki Betamon is just a light green Betamon. So why couldn't his Seedramon be the brown and white? And seriously, Seedramon, what the heck? I'm complimenting you. Why are you doing this to me? Now, I'm not saying I'm complimenting the Seedramon to try to land my hits, but that was just weird. When I was talking good about it, it was being... Oh. Well, that explains why you dodged so much. Now? Sheesh. Alright. It's not good. Yeah, Renamon needs an equipment overhaul. Because Renamon is not doing good. She does good in terms of dodging, but what point is that if I can't do any damage? I was hoping you wouldn't use hard training Seedramon because your damage output varies and it scares me. So little damage. Don't dodge it. Thank you, now get a counter crest. Dang it, I was hoping for counter crest there. Yeah, I figured counter alert was not the way to go, so I've used hard rain. Okay, just... Okay, please use normal attack, Seedramon. Yes, don't dodge. Thank you. And... Nice, that did it. Good that the AI was willing to play along. And thank God Randomon is level 29. Now I can have these longer fights off screen instead. And have the quicker fights on screen. Because I can imagine as a viewer, it's not as fun to see Randomon struggle against a Seedramon compared to Agumon that probably would finish the fight in half the time, just on account of having Blackboard Greymon. I guess Agumon is anti-Jungle Grave? Because I didn't run into anything as soon as I became Agumon. Yeah, but the Bay doesn't like Agumon. Hello, fellow dinosaur. How are you doing? And how's the weather up there? Sorry, I just had to make that dad joke. Because everyone makes that joke when someone is really tall, like, how's the weather up there? Alright, immediate counter crest. Sorry to do this to you, Brachymon, but you didn't answer my question about how the weather was up there. And that's just very rude to ignore me. I mean, we're fellow dinosaurs. We should talk to each other. But you forced me to resort to violence. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Brachymon is confirmed to be in Time Stranger, so yay, we'll get to use Brachymon in Time Stranger. Hopefully his model makes him actually look like a Brachiosaurus and not be like the Chinese mobile game where Brachymon is just so incredibly tiny and has a disproportionate neck length where he doesn't look like a Brachiosaurus, where he just looks like a any four-legged dinosaur. Hey, wait, who are? Is that the blue ID pass? I'm sorry, I didn't know you were Qinglong's chief. What? Yeah. That uniform is too obvious. I'm in disguise and on patrol. Let's keep this a secret between the two of us, okay? You're great, chief. You're a hard worker. Oh, please go ahead. Phew, that was close. But now I can go into Zhu Que City. I barely took a step, game. I don't think I can easily kill with Black or Greymon. Flower! Burn it to the ground! Burn! Yeah, that I want to see more of. More Blossomons, please. All clear in this area. I'll continue scouting. Oh yeah, I want to read this street sign for you guys. I always find this particular sign hilarious. North, who knows? East, go look. West, whatever. I love that sign. I just love it. It's so has such an attitude towards you. Alright, Gargamon, you better have stuff that Renamon wants to increase your attack stat. Misty Rod. It's an additional 25 more attack. But would the trend be better? It would, but I would lose Spirit. Huge damage to underwater enemies. That could be helpful. Yes, let's do it. Evil Fang. Yeah, that he would like. Full-on Sword does not boost any amount of damage for Kotemon. Shine Blade will give Wisdom and attack. Sword with Shining Blade. Mighty Guard. Shockhorn. I would lose Wisdom, but I would get Defense and Speed. That's interesting. Horn that paralyzes the body. Oh. Okay, so if I have that equipped, I'll have a chance of paralyzing the enemy. That's neat. Kung Fu Cap. Well, it does give a good amount of defense to Renamon, so let's buy one for Renamon. There you go, a Kung Fu Cap. Lone Jacket gives space resistance. Do I have something to sell? Yeah, the Crimson Blade to sell. The Mighty Blade. Iron Glove. Wooden Rod. I don't need 2 of them. Magician's Rod. I don't need 2 of them. Cerberus Fang. Wait, I think I might actually need to have the Cerberus Fang. Hang on. Crossbow I don't need. Or the Naginata. Hammer. Yeah, these are just the exclusive ones. I'm not gonna sell them. Accessories. Dance Feather. Evade a little better. Runner Sandals. Escape a little better. Wind Power. Metal Power. Dark Power. I can sell 2 Metal Powers at least? Yeah, there we go. I have a little bit of money back. Parts do you sell? Just so I know. You sell. Okay. Taomon, Wargurumon, Hyukimon, Master Tyrannomon, Lady Devimon, and Smith Devimon. Alright. Good cards, good cards. Alright, let's load some techniques. Alright, nothing on Black Greymon yet. You. Take away triple fire for rising fire. There we go. There we go. Loaded counter alert. Yeah, this is how it currently looks like. Because of that trained Miller Greymon, he only has 1 page. This page will become fuller as soon as I get War Greymon, and then the digital illusion from Metal Mountain. Yeah, this one is also going to get fuller once I get Downmon. Now, in case anyone didn't wanted hard proof on the fact, there we go. Proof. Kumamon just starts with 10 freaking MP. He has 180 HP though, which is hot, right? But yeah, Kumamon literally starts with 10 MP, which is laughably low. Let's see, how much time do I have left of stream? 20 minutes, give or take? I should be able to beat Zhu Que leader in 20 minutes. Even though I'm under leveled, because, well, I know I'm under leveled. I mean, I take a lot of damage from the opponents. I still want to do it. I still want to fight Zhu Que leader. I believe that's how you would say it. I mean, I'm not Chinese, so I would know the correct pronunciation of Chinese words. But I'm assuming that would be correct. I'm saving in case something goes horribly wrong. That's why I'm saving. hopefully I can get Agumon to level 29 before the stream ends. That way Agumon would gotten 2 level ups in one stream. Which would be awesome. Because that would mean less grinding to do off screen with Agumon. Zhu Que Hall. The Floramon didn't get turned into Oinkmon. Grandpa Lear. And Author William. No, I did not want to talk to you. Okay, you can't even talk to the Floramon. Yo. Huh? Who are you? Only the members of the AOA can enter here. Zeus as chief, where's the Digi Egg of Knowledge? Ha 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 ha! It's you responsible for the Asuka server. No matter how hard you try, it's too late. What do you mean by that? Ha ha ha, I'll tell you. We succeeded in taking the undersea base Magasta. And now we are launching the mobile fort Juggernaut. Now the world will bow down to AOA. Yeah, right, I'm not gonna let you. I'll stop the launch of the Juggernaut. Haha, go ahead and try. That is, if you can get by me first. Alright, you're on. Hello, Fairy. Alright, this should be fairly easy. Means tree, I have fire. This should work. Now, why you have to keep on my plans, Cherrymon? He's not hungry for your cherries. Oh, neat. I got counter crest. It all worked out in my favor. He still took damage. Now, burn, I say, burn! Now, why did you live? Dodge? Snip? Again, burn! Now! I'm like 2 steps back. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. So annoying. He didn't get HP that time. Convenient. That's all I'm gonna say, convenient. Oh no. Supercharge. Because I just have a gut feeling that this Pokemon could do over 500 damage. I mean, if Cherrymon did, why wouldn't Scorpiomon? Yep. 696, that's interesting. Like an interesting number of damage. Really? Dodge, hit, dodge, really, game? Not the grandest of waves. Wasn't that grand, to be honest. Let's try this again to Blackthorn. Let's try it again. Again! Hit, dodge, hit. What the heck? Counter? Oh. I don't like it when they touch my counter attacks. At least he didn't double attack me there. That's all I really have had before. How much will that normal attack? What's up with the Scorpiomon? Everything has been dodge hit with dodge hit. Literally everything has been that way so far with him. There's a dope counter crest triggers at this rate. Please? Let's dodge. Thank you. Finally, some real damage on the Scorpion. Alright, so this is potato if I do regular attack or Blackthorn. Ah, this Scorpion, man. And it was a high roll too. If you didn't dodge two of them, you would have died. That's annoying. And hit by all three for once. I did not say dodge all three. Do you have something in your ears, Scorpion, or what? What the heck, man? Oh. Now, not dodge. Please get hit by one of them. It's making some progress. But man, the Scorpion is so annoying. Really? Really? I thought I was set by the fact that we got hit by two of them. But I wasn't. What the heck? Yeah, now I get counter to trigger when he's basically dead. Hopefully this Paimon will be less annoying. Hopefully. I mean, I can burn it, so I hope. Ah, no, we're still back to that. The AI dodging all my magic attacks. Oh, joy. He's that much faster than me. Don't dodge. Thank you. I just need like two more counter crests to trigger and he's dead. Which should happen often considering he outspeeds me. Let's see about how much he outspeeds though. Okay, he will kill me if he outspeeds next turn, so might be seen as a waste of a supercharge, but it would probably be that he outspeeds me here. Another. Just one more counter. I knew it, he was gonna outspeed me this turn. I knew it. Oh. Oh, back-to-back counter. Excellent. That's Susha, sheath down.